Hello everyone. This quick demo is intended to educate clients and technical support on how to collect raw data images on the edge using an iOS device and push them to the Maximo Visual Inspection server. The importance of collecting images on the device and pushing them to the server is to either begin gathering data to create a model or continue gathering data to further train a model you already have. So the agenda for this is really going to be two pieces: collecting raw data images on the edge and pushing them to the server. And the second part is using our auto labeling feature from a previous model. So if you're trying to add more data, you can actually use the previous model to help with the labeling so you don't have to do that manually. And that'll make more sense as we go through the demo. So there's really two parts to the Maximo Visual Inspection solution that you're seeing on the page. There is the iOS device on the edge, and then there is the server on the right. So the iOS device on the edge, which is my iPhone 11, is doing the inspections itself. And then on the right is the server where the raw data is being collected and then being used to train the models. So what we're going to be doing today is collecting images on the iOS device to push up to the server. And then we're going to be able to label those so that we can get more diverse and more photos for our data sets and models to train on. So what we're going to do in the effort to collect more images is we're going to go into the use case we want to collect more images for. In this instance, it's the cosmetic inspection model. So I can click in and I can go into edit mode and make sure that my project is correct. So my project's going to have all the models and all the data sets as a part of my project. So if I clicked in the model, I can see all the models that I can download, but for now I'm just going to stay in collecting mode only. And then below is the data set. So I want to make sure that the data set matches up with the one that I want the images going to. And in this instance, it's scratches, which matches up with the one on the server. So I'm going to click done. And now I'm ready to start collecting my data. So I can also use the overlay that I have as a reference for how I want to take my images. So I'm going to be about the same distance, same angle, and start collecting images. And that's all you really need to do locally on the device. And those images, since I'm on Wi-Fi, will be pushed up to the server. So if I go ahead and refresh my dataset, which I had 80 images before, we should either have all of them or part of them. So I had actually pushed a few before just to test, and you can see now there's 86 total files. So each one of these has a different rotation, which is then going to help me continually train my model. So let's go ahead and actually do all 6 since they're here. I'll select these 6. And then, as I said before, I can use the auto label since I actually have a model already deployed. So I'm going to lower the confidence to make sure we get all the defects and use the auto label feature. And as you can see, pretty quickly it's done. And then I can check its work. So all 5 scratches that I want it to see are here. So I can go through and approve. And I can work through to the next image. And as you can see here, there are 6 different defects within this photo. And I'm going to go ahead and approve these. And as you can see, the confidence lowers here. So in an effort to increase the accuracy of my model, this is the type of data set that I want to be adding to it so that the model can learn that that is a defect at a higher confidence. Again, all 5 on this one. So we're going to go ahead and check those off and then keep moving. Now, if it missed one, I can then go down here and hit the box and do the labeling myself. But since it has been correct so far, we can just continue moving through. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them. I just wanted to show the ability to do that. And then once we were done, so if you were out in production, you'd want to probably do more photos so that your model has more to train on. But this is just a small sample of how you can get new data up to your data sets quickly so you can start doing your labeling and then creating your models. So let's go over what we saw very quickly. One, we collected raw data images on the edge and even got a bonus view. And then we also used our auto labeling from a previous model to help out with the labeling that the model is going to learn and train on.